Welcome back to the next video in our series on how to double your sales in 12 months. And I've been showing you some of the 133 steps in our automated perpetual marketing funnel that we claim will double your sales in 12 months. And as a matter of fact, we guarantee it. We're the only marketing firm that does. However, it's one thing for us to say it, and it's even another thing for us to put it in writing, which it is. It's in your contract that you sign with us. However, who else says it'll work? Who else says it will double your sales in 12 months? Because obviously we're biased. Well, this is Dan Kennedy, who is my personal mentor. I've been a private client and working with Dan for the last 12 years. And he is a 15-time best-selling author. He is the #1 highest paid marketing consultant on the planet, founder of GKIC, Glaser Kennedy Insider Circle, the largest marketing organization of its kind in the world. And he says Seth Greene's data mining of lifetime credit card purchase data of other people's customers is exceptional. You can't do much better than that. This is Greg Presti, who has spoken on the GKIC stage. Says Seth is one of the smartest marketers on the planet. He has been nominated for Marketer of the Year back-to-back by Dan Kennedy, which has never been done before, and runs my personal marketing campaigns and is the most honest and reputable person I know. If you want your marketing and businesses to go to the next level, hire him. Don't question it, just do it. When I need help with marketing, I hire him. Greg Presti, local search for dentists. This is Dr. Dustin Burleson, Marketer of the Year finalist from GKIC in 2013. We highly recommend Seth and his firm without reservation. Hire him. You will not regret it. This is Mary Beth Kuzmeski, multiple best-selling author of The Connectors and the Clients Went Wild, founder of Red Zone Marketing. She wrote about me in both of her books, both of her best-selling books. Greene is one of the top advisors in the country with an ever-growing practice. This is Jan Martell. Jan Martell says the Market Domination Program is the very best program available today. Combines the expertise of two business and marketing titans, Dan Kennedy and Seth Greene. The techniques described in Market Domination are actually being used by the founder and many others with proven results. I believe that marketing strategies are cutting edge, bold, and effective in today's marketplace. Seth has also made marketing fun. I now expect to build a strong marketable brand as well as a reputation in the industry specific to my niche. My clients that I prefer to service will seek me out instead of the other way around. Jan Martell over at Aptus Marketing. So you see, it's not that we just help bricks and mortar businesses, that we not just help retail or professional practices or information marketers, we also help the marketers. We are the marketer for the marketers. So the fact that folks like Greg and Dustin and Jan, some of the top folks in the marketing industry are turning to us to help them do their marketing to their folks. I mean, I'm very proud of that. It says a lot that we're the marketer for the marketers. This is Lisa Jones, who owned a retail window cleaning business. I decided I wanted to meet with Seth for one reason, to quantify how well I am doing on the internet. I was not expecting what I received. It gave, to my biggest surprise, the SEO report gave me great detail in my missing pieces on how to improve my rating from fair to dominate. Just so you know, Lisa opted in for our SEO audit. We have a comprehensive, magical search engine optimization audit. It's about 18 pages. It takes an hour for us to go through, and we tell you in exhaustive detail why your website is ranking where it is, why it's not ranking where it should be, and how you can fix it. Literally without a web designer, without spending $25,000 on SEO, how you can literally fix it yourself. Let's see what happened for Lisa. I went back to the report. I went through it with a fine-tooth comb, identified the pieces that the report were missing. I had huge holes in my internet presence. So I started to do the work to fill in the holes, and it worked. Within 4 weeks, I moved my rankings within Google and one of my largest markets from 10th to 3rd. And she did that herself with no web designer. I plan on using Seth to help me navigate through all my channels to ensure that I'm in the right place using all the channels every day. This is not ending, by the way. Seth is the guy with the card that says double your sales in a year. I met him November 3rd of 11. Can't wait to tell the story of November 3rd, 2012. Here's the funny part. I have to get an updated testimonial from Lisa. Her marketing worked so well, she more than doubled her sales, and she sold the business and moved to a much warmer climate. It's funny how I found that out. She forgot to tell me. My wife and I were looking at houses a year ago. We have our third baby. We need more space. We're looking for a bigger, nicer house. and we're walking through on an open house. We set up a time with the realtor. It wasn't an open house to the public. It was just we went and saw a house, and the homeowner happened to be home and was working on her yard, working in the backyard, sitting by her pool. And she said, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" And it was Lisa. And I said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "This is my house." And I said, "You're selling it. Why are you selling it?" She said, "Because your marketing works so well. I more than doubled my sales. I quadrupled. I sold the business, and I'm moving to a much warmer place to live, out of Buffalo. So I have to get her to shoot me a new video." But it totally worked. This is Kathleen F. over at Summit Brokerage. Katie Faraday. She used our automated telephone marketing system, which you record a message, you upload an Excel spreadsheet of the phone numbers you want to call. Our computer program takes your voice message, delivers it as a message to all of those phone numbers. So it's the equivalent of, let's say, if you ever call your clients or your prospects and leave them a message because they're not home. How long does that take you, especially if you have a lot? You could literally call 100 people you'll see Katie. Katie did 1,200 numbers. She was calling business to business, so she wasn't calling business to consumer. This was B2B and it worked. She's a recruiter. So she had to call 1,200 prospects at 7:30 p.m. on a Thursday. So she's calling them after hours, smart, because that way the secretary won't answer the phone and it'll go right to voicemail, which is what she wants. Within a minute, I started receiving phone calls. I could not keep up with it. The next day, the first call came in at 6 a.m. By 8:15, the phone just rang constantly. Of this call campaign, there were 60 people who answered the phone, so it didn't work for those 60 because the voice message doesn't go to the live people. It only goes to voicemail. 940 voicemail messages left. 65 people called in, returned her call. So she's answering the phone and taking an inbound call of someone who wants to talk to her. 5 of them were ready to be recruited already. 12 of them asked for information to be recruited the next week. 6.9% of her prospects called her. That's good results. And the beauty is it took 2 minutes to set up the campaign. And again, it costs 12 cents a person. You can't beat that. You really can't. It's cheaper than a postage stamp. This is Jeff Peters, again, using an automated telephone marketing system. Had 2 clients call in within 15 minutes to discuss options for the portfolio. So he's a financial advisor, and this was calling his actual clients, telling them he had a recommendation for them. Instead of calling them all himself, manual labor, having an assistant do it, our machine does it. Couple minutes, calls everybody, 12 cents a pop. This is Gary Alden, who does in-person seminars. He does live events. A number of you do live events and need more butts in the seats and need to convert more people in the back of the room. This is his saying, "I used your doctor clothes at one of my seminars. I had 2 seminars the same week. We had 28 people at both seminars. At the first seminar, I presented the way I always do, and I set 1 appointment from that group. So 28 people in the room, 1 person signs up." He does the doctor close later, 900% increase. So instead of getting 1 person, he got 10. He got almost half the room, a whole lot better than 1. Tom Fogarty came away very impressed with the timely response and his dedication to getting her done. Suzanne Wu, mentored by James Malinchek. Like the real world advice. Seth, Aparna Warren, attorney out in California. Seth has been offering his time to help me pull together some marketing strategies. His advice is sound. I feel total support from him to move forward in my practice. I am grateful for all he's sharing with me to grow my business. It's making a big difference for me. Barton Close, how much I have enjoyed working with Seth on my coaching. He has been very helpful. His knowledge level is exceptional. So you see these folks are engaging with us at different levels. They're not all buying an entire automated funnel of 133 steps. A lot of times our clients go a la carte. They might not have the resources to engage us for all 133 steps at once. Obviously, it's a significant investment. So they go a la carte and they say, here's what I have. Here's what I can afford. What can you do for that? Or here's what I need based on watching these videos. Let's start there. And then they take the money they make from us generating more business and they reinvest it obviously in more marketing to grow their business. So some of these folks bought the whole funnel. Some of them bought parts of it. Some of them hired us for coaching or consulting where we tell them what to do and then they go do it as a way to save their money or if they have some resources to get stuff done themselves. So I just wanted to make that disclaimer. They're all engaging us at different levels. Chris Hart, Morgan Stanley, Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm going to implement targeting my clients better and use differentiation strategies right away. These strategies are brilliant. I cannot wait to tell my group about some of the ideas. Jeff Lehue, you brought many great creative ideas in a simple and straightforward manner. Was interested every minute of what you were talking about. I was impressed by the explanation and theory behind each marketing objective. So again, coaching call, consulting client, live event client came to hear me speak. Stephanie Tyler, boring letters and seminars don't work. This is a great program. Works great in building up a client base. George Cox, I like the idea. I like that the ideas do not require you to take a second job as a marketing director for your practice. Gets me in front of more ideal clients and referrals. Ryan Crowley, I love having the ability to leave 800 voicemails in a matter of seconds. Handwritten postcards sent via computer are great. Ian Clark Pounder, I see this program increasing the number of ideal clients I work with. Mark Procknell, Seth brought together marketing and contact ideas with a strategy that looks to be both effective and efficient. So stay tuned, because in the next video, now you can see more testimonials. We've got shoeboxes full. If you go to ultimatemarketingmagician.com/testimonials, there are a lot of video testimonials you can see and watch what our clients have to say about us. And stay tuned, because the next video is going to show you how you can get an automated perpetual marketing funnel done for you. Look forward to hearing back from you. We'll see you on the next video.